Hey, how's it going? I'm back. Back. So you may or may not have seen my last videos. You might or might not have seen my video where I did this. I have leftover paint, a lot of it, from the last couple of videos, so I'm going to use it up. And I did find my little square containers so I don't lose as much around the edges. I should see if I can move this closer to me so I can see what I'm doing. Let's see, I can move it that much closer to me. Yeah. Okay, trying to keep out of the shadows and all that sort of thing. So welcome. I said leftover paint, you can do it with new, old, whatever. I had some plain colors and I also had the remainders of the pour, which was in the cup. So I decided, what the heck, we'll just put everything in here. And this one I liked, except up until the point where I went and I dragged it around. So this is just another way to make a background for a pour, for a silhouette, for a project. Starry night would have been good on this type of coloring. So let's see how this turns out. Hopefully this will be a fairly short video. Oh, and if you hear hoo hoo, that is my bird. I forgot he was there until I played back the video, and then he started calling back to himself. That is my diamond dove. They're Australian natives, tiny little doves. And his name is George, so you might hear George. And I thought it was really funny that George was so verbal last thing. So I'm going to start up in the corner. And these are not really super flush set. So I think I'm going to start losing paint. Okay, don't want to be too firm on the drag. I don't want to be too loose either on the dragging of the paint. And you, of course, could do this in any pattern that you want. You can come back and brush over it later if you want as well. I will probably hit a lot of mud as I get down to the bottom. And look, we might even see some cell action from the remainder of the white paint that is still in here. You can spatula this, you can rub this background with your fingers. You can do anything you want with it, and you can just leave it. So how will I get out of the predicament at the end? It's probably pretty obvious. And see, I'm not, so it looks like I might actually have more paint. Whoops, my sleeve got caught. Got more paint for another canvas. So that has a really cool effect. Really easy to do. You know, me and wanting to roll paint, but obviously there's no rolling of the paint to be done here, so it might be kind of obvious that I'm backfilling those little spots that got missed. And that's okay. Like I say, you can rub these, you can finish the sides, you can leave them as is. I think they just give kind of a really kind of cool effect. The affected felt the effects. Remember that. A&E. I think they kind of look pretty cool. Like I said, you can dry brush it, you can mess with it, and I can probably get a couple more canvases out of that at least, but it will get really muddy by the time I'm done, I would wager. Yeah, it's kind of obvious with this transition, so I guess an alternative to that would to be drag it across, flip it, drag it across, flip it, drag, you know, how I pulled it off the bottom, the top by flipping it over. So there you go. There's a new, well, probably not new, but there's an interesting way to make a background on a canvas and a piece of art in and of itself. I hope you've enjoyed these 4 minutes, maybe 5 minutes. Go try something new. Try, you know. Oh, by the way, of course, these little containers are from the dollar store. So if you're into dollar store pours, here's one more way. And you could always use that as a flip cup and just let it go on a small panel. So there you go. Have a great day. Bye.